Hi everybody, welcome back to Ahh Magika, episode 23 with me, Sid. And last episode we did quite a bit. We allied ourselves with the Wizards faction. We did a little bit of work down in spellcasting. I built a sugarcane farm, which we'll go and have a look at in a moment, because I have done some AFKing in the area. And we also worked up the upper area, so now we have no horrible water columns in the middle of everything. We can come up here. We've got a nice little entrance area. Obviously I still need to do a hell of a lot of landscaping out here, and we come up to these things and we get into this space here. Now I have since opened this up, so this is a big old space. I'm planning a couple of directions that way, because what I would like to do is bring up, though we've got the storage system over here, I would like to bring the storage system and have another access point up here, so I don't have to keep going between floors. And over here I've started excavating out to here, where we are going to put, I think, our library. This is currently 7 wide. I think, what are we along? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Nice odd number. So we can come down here to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And about here we could potentially take a little wing off either direction to put some enchanting in, stuff like that. Going to kind of try and work a window structure in here, so we've got a view out over the top of the cave, and this is going to be quite a tall room as well, so the window will not go all the way up to the ceiling. It will probably just go out just a little bit higher in there, and then we'll come up and go higher up for the bookshelves, the stacks. And that was a little frog in my throat. Sure. And then over this side we're going to have a corridor come over this way. This is all going to get replaced out with proper floor. We'll get some stuff going here, and this will probably be living quarters for the bedroom and everything, and we'll kind of top off at this point here, at least for the time being anyway. So yeah, lots to do. I have, if I just go into here, if I hit that, I have summoned a grimoire. It's a book of ender storage for spells. So that's that. It's an ender chest for spells. And there was one of the things in the Oculus that we need to do to level up. Before we go off, let's go and create something else, because I've been prepping a little bit, because I want to move these for starters. I may break them down and keep the books, I'm not sure yet, but oh man, this frog's really decided to get stuck in there. So this oh man, it is definitely not going away. This is the makings of a silk touch ring, I think. Oh, it's a silky ring. And oops, you don't do it like that, do you? You click them on, that's right. Click, 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 click. Thought that was everything. Let's have a look. Silk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's correct. And then we are going to go with a lower right fishy and an upper left fishy. Okay. A lower right fishy and an upper left fishy. Damn you. And do that again. I'll tell you something, if there is, that does not work. I keep on thinking this is Britannia for some reason. If there is a way to do this, right, lower right fishy and upper left fishy. Oh, just click. Okay. Lower right fishy. Upper left fishy. So that is the silk touch thing, and we hold it in, hold right click to charge it. Then it's going to draw from my mana, and then we just let our mana recharge and recharge it back up again. I don't know how long this lasts for, but we will find out. That has got 1020 mana in it currently. Am I wearing? I've only got one ring on, that's good. Oh, we've got a bracelet slot and a belt slot. Now we've got a necklace. We've got all these fun things to play with at some point. But we'll just charge this thumb up as best we can. And while we're looking at that, find another fortress, open mana with cache. Yep, done those. Find the stronghold. Haven't done that yet. Reach 10 kilometers away from the world spawn. Well, that's obviously just asking to go subspace bubble, isn't it? Reach the nether. I have been to the nether, clearly, but reach magic level 45. Remove an enchantment. Describe a rope spell to a glyph, staff, vellum, or conjure. Okay. And summon a wither. Yeah, the fun one. Right, let's just finish charging this up. So that is a silk thing, and there we go. We can now have all the nice things back, which is good. Now we are probably going to need to come up with a means of doing this in the future, but for now we'll pop those away. How much did that actually use? Very little actually. 9 to 10 to do all of that. So that means we don't have to worry about recharging it very often, and I can now get easy access to stone because I can still touch it. Excellent. Right. Let's move on a little bit first, because I have got a spell in this thing that I want to have a play with. But so I arcade here for a while, and I'm not taking this back with me at the moment, but I have processed all the iron up. I've dug up my trees a little bit, got some more wood. The sheep have been doing sheepy stuff, so that's all good. Don't desperately need those right now, but when I need them, I'll have them. But this thing here has been performing for a little. So I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Leave that. And that should keep us going, I think, for paper. Not necessarily for leather, that's the one thing we don't have. But that's worked really well, and the brush has proved to be a really good alternative solution to what's the word I'm looking for here? An alternative solution to water streams and hoppers. Yeah, much better. So that's all nice. Now let's go and have a look at this spell before we go off and continue building up the upstairs area. And that's going to be, I think the building is going to be the bulk of this episode. That is it, unless I absolutely, completely and utterly foul up this spell. Now, the issue I have for this one is I need a motor bender. So I need an infused silk, I need a mystic focus. This, by the way, is a bound bow with arcane damage and increased damage to 12. So 2-shot, basically. I should be able to shot 2-shot almost anything. Almost anything of a normal mob anyway. So if I have a look at a focus, mystic focus, yeah, they're easy. We can do those. That's fine. Need 3 of those. Normal focus, purple things. We need a fletching table, diamond sword, just stuff really. A magic wand. I don't know whether I can use one of the existing ones and a written book, but I can probably go and have a look at a magic wand and see. Let's have a look. Wand. magic wand. Oh yeah, cheap. More expensive and really cheap. Don't know whether, did it say which kind of magic wand? I mean, if I was going to say any, I would say it was that one. That's fine. But then you've got this one, the Mote of Ender. Now this is where we start getting a bit tricky, because I haven't actually managed to get any Ender Pearls yet. And as we know, Ender Pearls are a pain in the bum, because, you know, they're Ender Pearls and you have to get the Enderman to drop them. They don't drop them voluntarily. It's the Endless Void, so it has to be done in pitch blackness. That's a requirement of that. But this is where we have an issue. So I want to be able to take resonating dust, which I can make using resonating lumps, and resonating lumps can be made like this. Now I don't know what I'm like for glowing, but I should be able to sort out no problem. Got 6, so I've got enough to make 2. Got enough of those. I think I have actually got enough. 1. I just need some more glow lichen. Bone meal, please, if you don't mind. Let's go and grab a little bit. And that will allow me to then sort all the good stuff out, get myself a couple of Ender Pearls. That will give me a Mote of Ender. I think I only needed 1. I hope I only needed 1. And yeah, we should be okay. Right, where are you, glow lichen? I know there's stuff up there. You've got some of your ilk around. Can never find it when you want it, but it's definitely about in here somewhere. I could have also just brought a blob with me, I suppose, couldn't I? There's some there. Hup. And I know I have a shear. I don't know whether my shear spell actually works on this. Let's find out, shall we? Doesn't. But that does. So just get myself a wee bit of this going. And this is probably another farm I need to make, isn't it, really? If I'm being honest with myself. I'll have that as well, because that's probably going to get destroyed when I finally build in the roof over here anyway. But I will put a little bit down. Yeah, just so I've got some to come out and bone meal periodically. And I think that's going to go. I may leave the actual docking, but the fishermen and everything, I think we're going to have to let go. It's not producing what we need, and that's sad. Right, let me go and make. You know what? I bet it's still being the. That's one of the problems if you leave the recipes in the grid. I'm fairly certain that you can't then move them up. Maybe not. Maybe I should have tried it, but you never know. You've got to try it once, haven't you? Right. Let us finish that off. Scrap it. Let me just go and check. I only do need 1 Mote of Ender, because otherwise that will be embarrassing. Yes, just 1. Good. So what do I need? I need to take you. Have I got a grindstone? Yes, I have. Let's pop 1 in here. We'll go and cook this up so it's done, and then we can grind it down. That will give us our ender pearls. Back in a bit. Oh, all right. Sorry, my voice just went completely there. Not quite as simple as I thought. I can't actually do the crushing. It has to be done by a golem. So what I need is a bucket of water, and I need to make myself a couple of vellum. We'll just really need the one, and we can make ourselves a delegation station. Now I've got a marker, I've got that. Can I get a chest just so I can come up with a pattern for this? So what we need to do is we need to get the golem to do the crushing, which is going to be interesting because we're going to try and make something a little bit more complicated than usual. But we've got plenty of space in here, so let me pop this down here. Let me pop that down there. We're going to get you down there, and we're going to stick a delegation station there, and we are going to go take item from the container. And the container is that. The item is one of those. A single item filter, so it takes one of those, and if so, the construct will take randomly matching item from the filter. There's only one, and why? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that looks like it works. And then we want the command to patrol, moves, wait, place a block, item, gather. No, what's chop trees, plant crops, activate block, patrol. Where is crush? Because then I do want to have a place item into the container, and again that's going to be that container, and it's going to be whatever it's holding. But I'm not seeing crush. Why am I not seeing crush? I should be seeing crush, I'm sure. Okay, let's just... Nope, I didn't realise you could do that, by the way. If you weren't aware, you can try and kill yourself by walking into things. Where's my food gone, actually? That's a good point. Have I put my food in here? Yes, I did. Okay. Is he there? Is supposed to be? Where are we? Constructs. Incidental command, sharing constructs, intelligence, blah blah blah. Construct. Yeah. How many instructions they can follow in a lodestar? Oh. Do we have to have it as a lodestar? Well, I don't know. I'm not even sure what a lodestar is. Basic summonings. So you got command crush. This command requires a room of marking pointed at a grindstone. The construct will move to the grindstone and will attempt to look up a crushing recipe. It doesn't say anything else other than that we have to have a rune of marking pointed at a grindstone. The output will be there, and then you can do various things. You can crush stuff down. Now, again, it doesn't tell you what the actual volumes of material is. But what is a lodestar? Okay, I think I need to do a little bit more research on that one. I shall be back in a mo. The answer is, this is a lodestar. Not that expensive to make. Bit of camera stuff like that. And then you get a whole load more. So we are going to take an item from a container. We are going to place an item into a container. And we are going to mine. No. Adventure. No. Forge, scribe, breed, interesting, place, craft, crush. So we're going to go from there to there, we're going to go from there to there, and we're going to go from there to there. We're going to take this and we're going to, that is the chest, so you're going to go there, and you are also going to be putting back into there, and then we're going to take you, and that is going to do that, and the final thing is that needs to take one of those, and that goes in there. Oh, just bear with me a second, the door's knocking. Alright, so yeah, once we've done that, we are going to take you and we are going to interact with that. Bound to construct. Off you go. Just taken one out. Does he need a hammer hand? You see, my gut feeling is he needs a hammer hand. Okay, so I think I need to craft an archway so I can... Is it an archway? No, what's it called? Hang on. Again, learning as we go. Golems, basic animated, advanced construct summoning, gantry. Okay, let's try for a gantry then. Can I make one without any effort? Yes, I can. Excellent, right. Perfect, fit. You move, interact with that. Perfect. Oh, whoops, no. No. And I would like to put a hammer arm on him. Have I got a hammer arm? Stone arm, fishing arm, caster arm, blade arm, caster arm, but no hammer arm. You know, this spell that was going to be really easy, it's turning out to not be really easy. I need to construct a hammer. Wooden. Which arm is it on? Let me have a look. It is its left arm. Arm, hammer, left arm. So we need a construct frame hammer, a construct frame rod. Okay, this is So I'm going to assume I need 2 of those. Love that though. I'd be very tempted, you know, to just have loads of golems hanging on these things because they're actually quite cheap. So we may end up with a golem room at some point. Golem factory, golem thing. That can go away. And rod, that's the first one I need. That. Thank you. And hammer, 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 hammer. Oh, hips, water, head, mundane amulet, air, Vitium, defense, torso, claw, earth, needle, or rod. So I need to find out that. So it's basically the same but with a line through the middle and like that. Okay, I think I can make that. Just have a look. Then down and a line through the middle. So I am going to need 2 Vitium, superheated Vintium. I keep saying it as Vitium and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because I'm stupid, but let's superheat some Vintium. 1 and a 2. And then we can, let's get the hammer on first and get my hammer. I think I'm going to need to make a new hammer actually. That is getting quite low. I wonder whether that can be enchanted. It can with mending. Now a villager with mending is probably something I want. Again, with this playthrough, I don't want to. No? Superheated. Oh, okay. What about you? Oh, right, okay. Superheated purified Vintium. Hot. I feel like it's Greg Tech all over again. Vintium uses for... Oh. Superheated purified Vintium is a purified Vintium, which is Vintium coated. Purified Vintium dust and iron. Vintium dust is Vintium arcane. Okay, this is getting a little bit convoluted, but I think we need to make that. Then I think we need to get a couple of those. 1, 2, and bang, and put those in, and then those we go and cook, and then superheat. Madness, I tell you, it's madness. No one ever said being a wizard would be easy though, so we'll just cook those up, then we'll superheat them, and I'll be back in a sec. Right, there we go, and now we should be able to give it a good old hammering. There's our construct, and same again for the hammer. Hammer can go away and that can come out. Okay, so armed with those, don't want a diamond one, just want to do Should we do an iron? Because yeah, 3 iron, 2 Vintium, and those. 1, 2, 3. That should do us. And as we pointed out, we are going to do a diamond and an inverted triangle. I'm not doing the names because I'll never remember them. Diamond and inverted triangle it is. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1 and 1. And an inverted triangle. Iron hammer left hand. I'm hoping this is what is required. There we go, and you can go away. And how do you... how do you do the gantry thing, or do I need to just put animus dust on it again? Let's try, shall we? Okay, let's try again. Animus dust, that. Oh, I need... So I've not got any animus dust to eat. Is that what you're telling me? It is. So I need wake, bloom, Vintium, and an egg. Wake, bloom, Vintium, and an egg. Perfect. Need to be doing a lot of crafting, and I haven't even started on the spell. This is just trying to get one component, so this better be worth it. It is going to be an expensive spell, so that's fine. But animus dust requires a squircle. Thank you. And let's try this on it, shall we? No. Right, how do we use the gantry then? Let's gantry, golems, animating constructs, no. Basic summoning, that's that one. Magic Brick advanced construct summoning. Construct then some chimerite crystals in order to modify and summon advanced more powerful. This setup allows you to... How do you get them out though? Move. No. Okay, I need to look this one up. This is definitely... I mean, it's not in the book though. Sometimes this book is really good, and other times I just find it... it tells you how to make the gantry. Oh, come. Requirements for... You need a workbench itself and a total of 8 chimerite crystals with 5 blocks of work, but they can be used on without light. It doesn't matter. Okay, once you have your workbench set up and parts made, you'll need to choose what affinities you want to imbue. Each affinity, blah blah blah. Spells must be directed. When you do, a sigil will appear above the crystal indicating. Okay. Once the imbuing is complete, you can start to command your construct. Activate the workbench itself with an empty hand to begin the crafting process. Yeah, but I don't... no, I'm scared of destroying that. Alright, back again in a moment. I destroyed it and created it. I think, I don't think that's the way you modify them. That's how you do the advanced modifying. I think I'm just getting too carried away, so I want you to interact with that. Haha! And done. Well done, sir. I'm happy now. I've got that. Right, what was I using? Oh, well, I wanted that for a moat, didn't I? A moat of ender, which requires 3 black stained glass and 4 carved pumpkins. Glass. Now, if I remember rightly, you stain glass in 8s, don't you? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ink. And pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Z, we're going to shear those. Oop. And I need a crafting bench. Ah, no. The habit of wanting to put ink in as a black dye is still strong. I still haven't quite got used to the fact that you don't do it that way. And then B, I need you because we are going to go and borrow the chalk out of there. And I believe we need to go now down to my mine area where I'm going to get the place in pitch blackness. Right, I would like to pop that like that. Now, if I am going for an ender mode, which is this, it's basically 5 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 and 2 on there. Okay. I know what I didn't bring. I don't think I brought anyway. Let me just have a look. Oh, I did bring some. Okay, that's good. Right, so I definitely need that on the thing. I need some blocks, which I didn't bring with me. Let me just go and grab something. Boop. Yeah, that will do me. And back to the mine. So if I block this off, so we're like that. I can still see, but it is absolutely pitch black. So we want to go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ender pearl, that and that. And oh, fancy. That could be our screenshot. Right, I am not going to take any chances because I just spent an absolute age getting to here. Diamond there. triangle downwards again. And freeform. Hope I don't have to make those a lot. A bit of a pain, but we have it. So, armed with that, we should now be good to start assembling the rest of the spell components. I think everything in there is pretty straightforward. Alum may be a bit of a pain. The wand is not really. Yeah, I think everything in there is straightforward. So I should be able to start just assembling that. And I'll be back in a mo. Okay, I believe this should be the last things. So we're going to make one of them with one of them, one of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we are going to go triangulus and a fishy pointing top right. Triangulus and a fishy pointing top right. Right click and done. And I believe that is everything required for this spell. Let's scribe it. Might take a while. Looks quite complicated, this one. Then we've got to lay out the spell, and I think this will be a tier 3 spell, because I'm fairly certain that that is a tier 3, or at least that one of these is a tier 3 component. So that should hopefully give us the necessaries for that. Definitely want to incorporate some of those golem archers though for decorative purposes, because they are very nice. Now this is taking some time. Once it's done, then we can get the chalk going and make out the spell and do the thing. And God only knows what this is going to be like, but I know that is my faction magic. So there we go. So that I'll need to gather up the following, and I'm fairly certain. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 items, 21 slots, 9, 18, 21. Looks pretty good to me, and I'm fairly certain that that is the correct magic wand. Yes. So let's just make a new stick of chalk, I suppose. That one there. Let's go and make that. I strongly suspect my wish to do some building this episode might not happen. This is proving to be a much bigger thing. I hope it's the same spell scribing ritual. I've seen nothing to suggest otherwise. Bonk. And let me go and grab myself some of that good stuff. So we can activate that. Place that. Grab everything. Empty hand, sword, book, rune that. think that's there. That's correct. There, that goes there. We've got you. These had better be good because these are bloody expensive in terms of components. And then that, and that. Did it give me any indication of the... No, it didn't. Okay, well, I'm going to be casting this again. I'm going to be forcing it to its runes because I don't want any... Damn you. You know what? I'm going to go and stand over here. Then diamondy. Then pointy downy triangle. Technical terms, you see. And a circle. And wow, not it does not want me to. Right, so this is, I'll call it bow. I really can't think of a better name for it than bow. Have I got anything that even looks remotely like an arrow? No, because that would be too sensible. If there was one thing I wish they would do with this mod, is increase the selection of these. Now I know I've recognised these fonts, these spell icons, and they are from a public domain thing. So yeah, there's lots of versions of these you can download. But yeah, I think these are getting a little bit old and tired now. I'm going to go here. That'll do me. That thing, clear tier 3, complete a spell with, there we go, greater than 50. And, you know, we have our bow. Look, here we go. A bow. Bow for a bow. Wonderful. Right, let's go and see if I can't find something to shoot with my arcane arrows. Nobody there. Damn it. Need to go and find somebody. Let's go. That's not going to spawn anybody during the daytime, is it? I mean, this should kill anything. Oops. Including boats. Has the same restrictions as a thing. It uses a fair amount of mana, though. Let's go. Need to find something to kill. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I managed to kill a cow, which, you know, they have 10 hearts and it one-shot a cow, so I mean, that kind of showed a reasonable amount of testing. But I'm not going to get a huge amount to play with between now and, well, I might get something on the way back. Let's see what we can get, because there's the spell and I can convert it over. It's in my spell book now, so it's part of that. I think I may create 3 spell books, one for weapon and attacks, one for utilities like crafting benches, shears, things like that, and maybe one for tools like digging, shears. I think I said shears twice, didn't I? But Not gonna help me a great deal while you're up. But he does two-shot one of that. Gib? No Gib. Okay. Yeah, so I can two-shot a zombie, or drown at least. And I think drown are considered pretty much the same. Oh, that's not need to. One shot, and this is an armoured guy, so two shot. I love your pants. So yeah, definitely worthwhile, and all you do is you throw it out to turn it back into a spell, which is pretty nice. Right, let me see how long I've been recording, and let's see about doing some building. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, about done. I think I should have a little bit of chain. Have I got any lamps? Or lanterns? I have lanterns. I'm going to take a couple of soul lanterns actually, because I don't desperately need them to be bright. What about tables? Do I have much in the way of tables? I have some rune scribing tables. I think I will probably make more tables anyway, but what I do need is an enchanting table. I don't know whether I have what I need to make an enchanting table, but 3 obsidian missing, and it's thundering. Right, I can go and grab some obsidian really easily now, because, you know, I've got a good spell. Question is there an easy source of obsidian around? I'd rather pick up that than make it, so let's go for a sail in this lightning storm, because that's perfectly safe. Yes, I'm going to go and grab a little bit of obsidian. We'll make an enchanting table, and then I will show you what we've come up with. There's still quite a little bit to do up there, but I quite like it. It's I'm going to have this guy actually. Gimme, Gib. Come on, fella, I'd like your armour if you don't mind, or some of it, just a piece. And what to get rid of? I know. We shall use our building packs. I don't need most of that I don't need for now. Or that right now. And we don't really need that on either. Right, anyway, obsidian, back in a mo. Alright, and we're back. But that is the view from outside now, which, you know, I don't think it looks bad. I could possibly use a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for here, Alan? Park your boat properly, come on. Maybe some stairs or something upside down, step blocks to kind of give that a little bit more definition and shape. But I think that is everything we need for that. Let me put you away and those away while we go upstairs. I've got a few things I'd like to do. I want to stick some tables in, some chairs, just make it look more like a library, and I need to work on the entrance section here. But this is what I got, so I want to replace that with that. Because the problem is here is quite simple. If I put carpet over the top of that, it has that little wispy effect going on. Now I'm going to stick a few blobs of carpet around just to wrinkle the place up a little bit, and I need block of some description. That will do. To place you there. I think that should still be illuminated. I'm not sure whether these are actually transparent anymore. They used to be, but anyway, that should be able to... you can't enchant that. Okay, let's try the axe. That should be capable of a level 30 enchant. It is. Excellent. And my thoughts around here, 1, 2, 3, maybe about 4 there. And maybe about 4 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just throw a couple of soul lanterns in. They won't provide much in the way of illumination, but they do look... maybe a third one in the middle actually. Might not be a bad idea. For the symmetry's sake. But lots of item shelves, lots of stuff to go in. I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I do think I have a few enchanted books down in my storage system. So let's just go and see about that. But I do need to get more books, get more contents in there. I'll chuck some lapis up into the shelving near the enchanting table. I'm not going to waste, enchants on anything not worth being enchanting, shall we say? Yeah, we got we've got a few books. We've got a looting, projectile, a punch, and a knockback, which is not really worth a great deal. What else have we? If I ever... right, I need to come out of here and just have a quick peek at what table options I have, because I have a whole bunch of mods which will give me tables. Modification, no, that's the chisels and bits thing. See, I think getting a selection of these tables up in there will be good. Rune scribing, inscription, ornates. I mean, I'm tempted. Yeah. What to go with? We've got a desk option. Desk. You got that kind of thing going on, which I suppose could work for Mr. Crayfish. Although I would probably go there if I was going to go anywhere. So again, we need to which is why I'm carrying an axe around, of course, because my spell can't strip logs. Now, if we have a look at those, what options have we got for... what is that? Runic light. Interesting. But not really what I want. What I would like... coffee table. You see, it could be interesting having an easy table. Maybe we could make that with a... let's just have a look. I'm not going to go with desk. I don't think desk works. But we could definitely go with a stripped oak coffee table. And then we could get we got sofa. Let me get some more sofa. Let's go like that. And then I think stripped oak table. Maybe like that. Some chairage. I think I like those over the Mr. Crayfish ones, to be honest. Although that's a pain. Not for long though. Don't think that will work, will it? No. Of course it won't. Let's do half like that. And half like that. And maybe get 6 of those. That should probably be enough. And then what we need to look at is things that we can find which are placeable, which should be quite obvious, and singular, like a skull, for example, or anything like that, really. Let me just have a little fertile around. I'll be back in a second. Alright, and I think that probably wraps us up for this episode. I've got the place decorated, more or less. There's only still a few things to do. Obviously, we need to work the corridor out here. We need to work out what we're going to do with this base, what we're going to do with the outside wall, how we're going to terminate the roof and the ceiling of this place, what we're going to do over there. There's plenty to be going at. But we've got this nice long library. I do need books, and I need lots of books. And right now, I don't have books. So that's the thing. I'll just do that. There you go. We've got our lapis up there ready. We can enchant to our heart's content when we know what we want to enchant. Got a little, we can look out, sit in our sofa here, looking out over the entrance to the cave. Got a little coffee table, all nice and cozy. Through here I've just got a rune forge and a mana weaving altar, just so I can do the odd bits and pieces up here should I need to. We can borrow, wherever I put it, we can borrow one of those and we can stick you on there. No, we can't, because you have to be a written book, don't you? Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I am happy with the way this looks. This is starting to come together. I'm definitely happy with that spell, even though it took way longer than it should have done. But on that note, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.